Let's go, boys. You got to turn around. Give me that 5-piece.
Never again.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's MCKOOKIE. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving if you're in the Americas. If you're not, I hope your Thursday was better than your Wednesday. So, your eyes don't deceive you. This is actually Call of Duty Cold War full game gameplay in the background. See, what happened was a couple days ago I managed to find this game on sale for around 40 bucks. And I've been playing it quite a bit ever since I got it. And now, just wanted to say, the last few videos I did ago, I did a review on Cold War. I called it, Cold War Final Review, and I put in parentheses hard pass. And not a lot of you, but some of you were upset about that. You were telling me, hey, how can you review a game based off the beta? And to that I say, imagine the final game being different than the beta. So I wanted to talk about that, because I want to say, now that I've played the full game, and in that review I've only played the beta, I was 95% right. I wasn't 100% right, but I was mostly on the money in that review video. Now that I played the full game, I can say that. In my opinion, obviously. This is all opinion. That video was my opinion, so is this one. Before I get into the details of my full game experience the past couple days, I just wanted to welcome a bunch of new subscribers. I noticed we picked up quite a few with that last video, so thank you. Welcome to the channel. I mostly do Call of Duty videos here and some Dead by Daylight. Those are like my two favorite games to play right now, so I basically upload highlight games that I have and just talk about random stuff going on in both games. So welcome if you're new. Thank you for checking out the channel. I appreciate it. And I wanted to thank everybody, whether you agreed with me or not, again, for all the comments and stuff on that review video. I read all the comments, and I enjoy, even if you disagree with me, I do enjoy interacting with everybody regarding this game and just games in general. So anyway, let's get right into it. I got Cold War the day before Thanksgiving, and I played quite a bit. And I'm not gonna lie, like the first 4 or 5 hours, I was having a lot of fun. I was getting ready to be like, oh man, I'm gonna have to put up a video, and I may have to put like a pinned comment on that review saying I was wrong, and this was fun because my first few hours of the game were actually pretty entertaining. They were fun. I did mostly Nuketown, and I was able to run around. This game kind of felt like the older Treyarch games. Now, I wasn't doing anything crazy. I wasn't dropping nuclears. I wasn't getting a chopper gunner every game. I wasn't pub stomping like I do in the other Call of Duties before skill-based matchmaking, the glory days. But I was actually having a good time. 100% keep it real with you guys. The first few hours of my games, pretty good. Gameplay I have for you guys in the background is going to be like a 60 kill hardpoint. It's one of my earlier games when I first got it. I think I was like only level 20. And that's with double XP, so I was kind of newer to the final game. Unfortunately, this game, I'm just going to cut to the chase and tell you right now, it plays exactly like the beta. However, there's going to be a little asterisk symbol there, and I'm going to say I think this game has more potential than I gave it credit for in that review. So I just kind of want to touch on all that. Everything that I didn't like about the beta, all of that is here. The main things, the main concerns I had, the fundamental core gameplay aspects I didn't like. Basically, the big three things being skill-based matchmaking being dummy thick, and the maps not being good, and the score streak system just this weird, goofy thing to try to use, like to play with. I hate it. I still hate it. I'm sorry. I don't like it. Those three things have not changed at all. The maps in this game are not good. I think they're decent to bad. That's what I would say. My first few hours, Nuketown was fun. I was able to run, we start at one house. I was able to run across the street, maybe get a couple spawn kills, run out. Dude, that was the first day. Now if I try to play Nuketown today, now that I think I'm more cemented, I just hit first prestige. Now that I'm more cemented with my stats in this game, dude, Nuketown plays like Valorant, but in a bad way. Like everybody's holding an angle with like a sniper rifle or an AUG, and it plays so campy for such a small map that it's actually mind-blowing. Like it's literally like Valorant. It's like a platinum ranked Valorant game playing on Nuketown, at least in my lobbies. And man, like the game was so much more enjoyable before the skill-based matchmaking kicked in for me. The first 5-6 hours of the game I had like a 1.6 KD, which is like, I think that's like whatever, but apparently I was from what I hear, that's actually like the same KD as some pro players, because I guess only Scump is the only person with above a 2 KD, which is insane to me. Like I'm sorry, like if pro players are struggling to get a 2 KD when they've been getting like an 8 to 10 KD in all the other Call of Duties, and then I guess you can say the same for me on a lesser extent. I am no pro. But I used to average, anywhere from like a 2 to a 4 KD. I think I had like a 4 KD in Ghosts in Modern Warfare 2, like a 2 or 3 KD in like Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3, whatever. In this game, I had like a 1.6. Now I think I'm not getting at a 1.4. If I remember, I'll throw all my stats at the end of this video. I'm not reverse boosting, though. I'm not reverse boosting like a lot of the other YouTubers are, from what I hear. But, dude, skill-based matchmaking, like, it wasn't that bad the first day for me. But now when I play this game, I literally feel like I'm playing against 6 versions of myself. And that is not fun. That is not fun at all. If it was every once in a while, then it would be cool. Because it'd be like, oh yeah, it's a really close game, And then you like the older CODs. I don't know if you guys remember, but like you'll be working up on leveling different guns, but you have that one favorite gun that you have tucked away in your loadouts, just in case you come across a team that's super sweaty or this guy that keeps killing you, and that's like your tried and true fallback gun. So when you really want to try hard, kick it up a notch, you switch to that gun. You take a break from leveling up whatever gun you're currently using, and you switch to that one. Well, every game is like that now. Every game is like that. When you have attachments on your guns, luckily it's double weapon XP right now, so this hasn't been too much of an issue. But man, the first few games when I was starting out with a new gun and it had no attachments, going against a guy that had so many attachments on his gun that it just says customized on the screen in the kill cam, like the game doesn't even want to list the attachments, just says customized. Oh, forget it. Oh man, it's like bringing a hammer to a fight, like to a minigun fight. It was crazy. Like attachments make such a big difference in this game, you guys. It's kind of wild. But yeah, skill-based matchmaking, I felt like I was playing multiple versions of myself, and that's every game. It was in Team Deathmatch, it was in Plunder, it was in Nuketown after my first night. Like, my first night playing was pretty fun, but then ever since then, it's just been this constant sweat fest. Everybody is G Fuel sliding, everybody's bunny hopping, everybody knows all the little nooks and crannies. Dude, Nuketown has angles that I didn't even know existed as far as sightlines go. Like, I've been playing different versions of Nuketown for like the past, 7, 8 years. Dude, there's like little sightlines on Nuketown that I recently found out existed yesterday because of the caliber of the people in my lobbies. And I just, man, if they detune skill-based matchmaking, I think the game will play a lot better. I do want to say, compared to what I said in my review, I think this game has more potential than I gave it credit for. And sorry I went off on a tangent, but what I mean by that is I think if they add better maps, this game could actually be pretty fun. Because as of right now, like, the guns are pretty solid, and I'm actually super duper excited to, bring some of these guns into Warzone, into my loadouts. I'm excited to run around Verdansk with the AK-47 in particular, the Krieg 6. Those two guns look like they're really going to shake up the Kilo Schmagilo meta, and then you got, like, even the AUG, man. We don't really have a good burst rifle in Verdansk right now. We got the FAMAS in Modern Warfare sucks. We're not going to even talk about the burst attachment on the M4. Don't even get me started on that, okay? But the AUG in this game, even the M16 in this game, I think the AUG is better because it has more range. Yeah, dude, I'm excited to run around with these guns, and I will say, compared to the beta, the guns feel a bit better. There's still some wonky aim assist, and I know Exclusive Ace did a video on it. Like, if you're not moving while you're aiming, there's like an aim assist bubble that's around the outside hitbox of your enemies, and your aimer will just stop on the person. Like, they'll stop right before the person, so it still has the feeling that you're sometimes fighting the aim assist when it's supposed to be helping you. So core problems like that, where I gave my review, there's still an issue. And honestly, guys, end of the day, it still plays exactly like the beta. It just feels a bit better because there's more content. But at the same time, for a full game, it's lacking content. But honestly, it plays like I want to say I was 95% right. The beta was the full game. So any of you, there was a few of you, not a lot of you, but a few of you were complaining to me, like, how are you going to review a game? How are you going to say you're reviewing a full game when you've only played the beta? Guys, the beta was the full game. The beta was the full game with some perks and kill streaks and guns that were basically gate locked. That's it, though. This plays exactly the same. And since there's only 8 maps, I was exactly right in that video as well. We played most of the maps. And these maps are not great. Nuketown might be one of the better maps, but these maps are not great. So I stand 100% by what I said. Those of you that are upset about, that I said hard pass. Sorry, gotta have, catchy names in the title for YouTube algorithm. That's just how it works, I did, however, mention in that video that I would get the game if there was a deep sale. However, Call of Duty tends to hold its value really well, and I didn't expect to find it on sale so soon, so that was an exception. But honestly, I still would say I wouldn't get this game for more than $40. If you can find it for $30, $40, fine, that's fair. I think it's worth it for $40. There's enough content here to warrant the price of a $40 game. I think, zombies, my friends are obsessed with it. I hear it's great. I hear the campaign, even though it's a little shorter, is fun, The multiplayer has been entertaining, if not frustrating, is what I'm trying to say. Dirty Bomb is really cool. I just wish that you had a no-fill option like Plunder, but I feel like you can't really do that because the mode doesn't have enough players. I think it's like 5 teams of 4. So it's a lot smaller scale than Plunder. But one thing I liked about Plunder is if I just wanted to screw around and, level up my guns, which is what I'm trying to do in Dirty Bomb because you get more gun XP in that game mode, I have to go with 3 other randos who want nothing to do with me. They're just kind of flying off and, we'll be on that snow map and they're just exploring the Himalayas. And I'm out here trying to get kills and stuff, and I'm like solo trying to, plant the uranium, and I'm taking on like 3 or 4 people close up with my AUG. Like, I don't know, it's rough. I'd like to be able to go into a no-fill so I can skip that horrendous, 15-second respawn timer that just, oh man, it's such a buzzkill to land somewhere and just have a sniper pick you off because a lot of these people just camp the objective. They don't actually play the bomb site. They just kind of camp around the bomb site, which I understand because I think more people care about leveling up their guns than actually playing the objective, which is fine. I mentioned the score streak system a little bit. I still don't like it very much. I feel like it rewards camping more than before because you really have to rely on that kill streak, like having a high kill streak to multiply your score to be able to get the higher streaks. So I feel like it really rewards camping more, and I feel like the risk of getting on an objective and trying to get kills is not worth it anymore. Like, I'm sorry, I really miss capture kills from Black Ops 2, and I really just miss the original score streak system. I just want that to come back. I feel like the only time I'll get a chopper gunner is if I'm camping hard, or I just so happen to get super lucky in a lobby that's not great, and that's very rare. I want to say like 1 out of like 15 matches I go against a team of people that are all going negative. Like, it's either super close or I'm thrown into a game in progress against like a full party of 6. I don't know, it's kind of rough. But anyway, guys, what I'm trying to say is I was mostly right about the final game, that review that I did. The beta was the full game, just missing content. But at the same time, I was wrong in the sense that the guns do feel a bit better now, and there is more potential than I gave credit for. So that's just what I want the takeaway to be from this video. I think in a few months, when they add a few more maps and we have more Warzone integration, this game will be a lot more interesting. But as of right now, it's mostly the maps and the really sweaty skill-based matchmaking. If you're in that bracket of skill, it's kind of holding this game back. But anyway, guys, that's the video. If you guys enjoyed it, give it a like and sub for more. It helps the channel grow. And I will catch you all in the next one. Muck.